We're going to be making some fun treats. Hi.
Hey.
Okay, so like this girl works here every day. I don't know why I'm giving her a hug. So you guys have seen Maria on the show before. She is one of our crafters and designers at Craftbox Girls. So she creates a lot of the awesome projects that you see on the site. Yep. So I said to Maria, we want a sweet treat for the show. And there's this whole controversy about the conversation hearts.
Right.
So people were saying that they were no longer and that they were going out of production, but you said, you just heard.
They're just rebranding.
So they're taking a pause.
Taking a break.
Trying to get some press, I guess. And
I think it's working.
I think it's
We're
working.
talking about
It
it.
made people have a conversation.
Yeah, everyone's
There you
talking
go.
about them, right? So those conversation hearts are working. So she is making a cute treat today that is our version of the conversation heart.
Right.
All right, so what do we need and what do we do?
So the base of these conversation hearts is actually a Rice Krispies treat.
Okay, and pre-made ones, right?
Yes,
so
exactly.
We ain't got time to make them.
So they actually sell them in big sheets, or you can get the fun size version,
Which are just like the little squares that you can see here.
Yeah.
Get on in so we can see those guys. So just the little squares. And we thought, because we found out that they don't sell the big sheets at every store, right? It was only like Costco and certain
Sam's
stores.
Club, something
So we
like
wanted
that,
to show you how to do it if you could only get the little guys, right?
Yeah, the regular ones. Yeah.
Okay, so
So you're
you
gonna
put them all
it in a
together,
pan.
right?
Some
Hand.
parchment paper, that's key because
Okay.
it's going to be sticky.
Yes, lots of stickiness. Okay, so this guy, and we put how many here together? 8?
Yeah.
But you can make it as big as you want.
Right, yeah. Depending on what size heart you want to make,
So yeah,
you just
depending.
add more treats or use less.
Okay, or if you're doing it for like a whole classroom or whatever, you can make a big one.
Mhm.
Okay, so.
So I suggest that you wrap them with the parchment.
Yeah.
So that your rolling pin doesn't get sticky.
Oh, that's smart. Okay,
Mhm.
and so.
I'm just going to like kind of smush them together.
I'm
A
just
little
gonna
at a
smush.
time.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to shake the table too much. Okay, and you could probably almost do this with your hands
Yeah,
too,
you
right?
can definitely do it
Okay,
with your
so I'm
hands,
gonna
too.
smush them with my hands so that I don't do, because the table looks like it is about to, things are gonna fall off
Yeah.
of it. Okay, so while I'm smushing these, Lisa, do we have people tuning in?
Yeah, we have tons of people tuning in. So first of all, Kathy loved your glasses earlier that you were wearing.
Thanks, Kathy.
We had Hannah saying hello from Mississippi.
Hey, Hannah from Mississippi.
We have Mary from Louisiana.
Hey, Mary from Louisiana.
Christy from Florida.
Christy from Florida. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay. All right. I think I got this.
Yeah.
Like, it's like good enough,
It's
right?
pretty good.
But you could really smush it together when you
Mhm.
can go crazy and not like break the table. So,
Exactly.
okay. So you get it kind of smushed together. Ideally, you probably want these lines. Oh yeah, look. You can kind of finish it off with your fingers, huh?
And then you can always squish them together after you punch it out as well.
Okay. All right. So next step, as I'm smushing.
Yep. So you want to choose the size, whichever cookie cutter you have handy,
Okay.
and then you're just gonna press.
I'm gonna press and smush. Oh yeah, and even if they do come apart, you can kind of always.
Yeah, you can always reshape it with.
So
your
if you
hands,
don't-
just like clay.
So you could always make a homemade one too, right? But
Sure, yeah.
let's talk about busy, right? Because we ain't got time for that. So I do love this idea of buying homemade ones. Okay, so I kind of got my press all the way in there, and if your press isn't super long, you can always go back, right, with a knife, and see how it's coming apart there. We can just smush it back together. Yeah, love
And you
it.
can always heat it up just a little bit. If you want
Oh
it to
yeah,
be
that
a
was a
little
good. You
softer.
talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
It made it
Mhm.
easier to. Okay, so switch about. You got some
Yeah.
punched out for me,
So we
right?
have some punched out over here.
Okay. Oh, so
So
good.
they're supposed to look like this.
Okay, so when you have
Something
time,
like
but
that.
look, you can kind of see that this guy is. Oh, show. What's that? Look, you can kind of see he's coming together. I slowly pull him apart, and if he starts to come apart, you just kind of mush him back together. Okay.
So the next step is
Down here.
making your icing.
Okay.
So I give that to you.
Mhm.
We have
And
a little
this-
pink.
And this is melted chocolate.
That is melted chocolate.
What better icing than melted chocolate, right?
With actually a small tablespoon of vegetable oil.
Oh, because
Yes,
all right, so
that's the hack.
we were struggling before when we did white chocolate on the show of like having someone constantly
Having-
stirring
yes,
it.
yeah.
But this, like literally, you did this like 15 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
And it's still melty. which
Yeah,
is
it's
nice.
about 35 seconds in the microwave.
Love it.
That's
Okay,
Yep.
so, all right. Oh, I'm putting pink in here, right?
Mhm.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yep, just like a couple little swirls.
Okay. So just a couple, and this is just like food coloring gel that you can buy in the store, right? Just in
Bakery
the
section.
baking section. Okay. So that's probably. Here we go. Gosh, I gotta my stirring. I'm about to break the table. Let me do it off the. So depending on how pink you want it, so I probably want a little bit more. All right. While I'm adding some more, Lisa, who else is turning in, or do we have any ideas of what people want to see on the show?
So we have both.
Okay.
Peggy says hello from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Peggy from Pennsylvania.
We have Sandy from Indiana.
Hey, Sandy from Indiana.
And Jennifer from Texas.
Hey, Jennifer from Texas. Thanks, guys. We love you guys watching.
Everyone would love to see a wreath idea for Valentine's Day.
Guys, I'm going to show you something when I get over there. You can see a cool wreath that we did. Okay. Keep those ideas coming. We want to know. Remember, that registers to win that $100 gift card to Michael's. Okay, so I've got it nice and mixed up, and you can see Maria's got some yellow over there, too. All right.
So that's like the perfect amount.
Cool.
for
Okay.
pouring. Okay. So now you can just take your spoon, and what we're doing is just covering the top half of the treat.
Okay.
And instead of dipping it, I found it's a lot easier to just take a spoon and kind of drop it and kind of move it around on top.
Because you said when you dipped it yesterday, we found out that, like, since there's, like, holes in them, right? It,
Right.
like, sucks it
I
up.
would make an air pocket and kind of leave a little hole in the middle.
So, guys, that is why we are here. Maria was experimenting with these all day yesterday so that she could figure out the best ways to make them so that we could share it with you so you guys don't have to deal with the mess-ups. We deal with them for you. Kind of find out all little hacks and stuff that'll make it a sure proof craft. So you're just kind of going over the edge. So you can put as little or as much as you want, right?
Yep.
I like a lot of chocolate, so I'm going to kind of put a lot. Cute. Yours is a little bit smoother than mine, but I am not the baker in the team here. Okay.
Cool.
All right. And then this will take about how long to set?
I would say pop them in the fridge or the freezer.
Okay.
Fridge 10 minutes, freezer 5.
Cool.
Doesn't take
so
long.
easy
Yeah.
treat, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we've got these guys, which are dry. So to touch, right?
Kind of hard. Yeah.
Hard touch, nice. Okay.
So now we're gonna grab one of these guys.
All right. So piping bag. Again, baking aisle, right?
Yep.
Anywhere? Okay.
And then I cut it pretty small so that the letters would be kind of like
Right.
more of a fine point.
I am terrible at writing with
Yeah,
these, so this should be good.
I tried my best
I'm
over
gonna
here.
test
You can
mine
see
over
it's not
here.
so good.
Okay, so I'm going to go and try and I'm just going to do like EXO because my skills are not good. Right, so I've always tried to like
That's
test,
smart.
off to the side because I am so bad. All right, so any tips with these?
I honestly haven't done this very much. So yesterday was really kind of my
Good.
first time in a very long time.
It is so hard to pipe. Okay, so what I have found is when I've tried to do this before, remember guys, I did the football on last week's show. I am really bad with like the icing like dragging afterwards. So what I've tried to do is when I get to my ending point, almost kind of like dip it down and up so that it doesn't drag out. That has been my only, look at you, yours is good. I just went EXO.
I just go really slow.
XO. Does anyone XO Gossip Girl? Guys, where are my Gossip Girl fans at? Because
There's a reunion.
there's a rumor that there's a reunion, and if you don't know, Gossip Girl is now available on Netflix. If you've never watched it and you are a teen of the, I guess, when were we teens in like the 2000s and the 90s? Maria knows. She loves it too.
Yeah.
We talk about it
It's
all the
good
time.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a reunion we heard in the works with CW, so
Super
we're really excited
excited.
about that. Lisa, who else do we have tuning in?
So we have Donna watching from Georgia.
Hey, Donna. Donna's my mom, guys.
Teresa from North Carolina.
Hey, Teresa from North Carolina.
Deborah from Idaho.
Hey, Deborah from Idaho.
And someone asked about candle making in the future.
Candle making. Okay, we will definitely put that on our list of
Those are
things
fun.
to do. Yeah. Okay, so
So
you
move
see what
these
those
out of
look
the way.
like. And then we want to show
Okay.
you a cute little way to personalize it. So you could put them out on a treat bag, or you could put them in a treat bag. You can put them on a plate. But check this out. So we love our Brother P Touch Embellish. So what we did was we designed a cute little, and I say we, Maria did this. Designed a cute little ribbon. So you can personalize it really, really quickly, and then you can tie it around your bag. So what a fun way to
Yeah.
give these treats out, whether you're doing for a classroom, for teachers, for friends. It's a ton of fun. Or if you're having a party, hope can you get those on the tray over there? Really, really cute. Just a fun way to add some fun to your Valentine's Day festivities, whether it's Valentine's Day or a kid's party, or you want to surprise your significant other.
Yeah.
Right?
Experiment with different shapes, different holidays.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you can use this
a lot you
technique
can
for
do
all the
with it.
holidays. Easter's coming up. You can make some Easter eggs and do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Maria.
no problem.
Okay, you guys, Maria will be back. I try to force her to be on the show. She doesn't really love it, but she's so good. She makes all these awesome crafts. So thank you so much. Okay.